that first show, usually we would put together the show night before, morning of. You know, it's like at Fox. That first show, I got a lot of stuff. It's on my phone, folks.
Weeks ahead of time.
I took so many notes. I mean, obviously, I can't talk about classified stuff, or, you know, that kind of thing. But there's a lot of stuff we can talk about and provide context and color and, you know, crush a lot of the black pill bullshit out there. You know, nothing's happening all of a sudden. So, yeah, exactly. I went there to jerk around for a year. Like, it's so luxurious in Washington, D.C. So there's a lot of stuff to talk about that I think is going to open a lot of eyes, and a lot of ignoramuses are going to get shut down. But I'm going to need some help because that first show could go on forever. We'll be 2 hours now, though. So 2 hours live, 10 to 12, 10 a.m. To 12 noon, obviously. And we are ready to roll. I mean, I've got so much content bottled up in my head. Can I just tease one thing?
Absolutely.
Listen, guys, I'm an activist at heart. Like, I just don't want you to think that I'm going to come back and there's going to be like endless, you know, FBI stories or complaining about, you know, Milton Friedman told Walter Williams one time, the two famous economists, when you talk about liberty, you talk about it with a smile. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to show endlessly, you know, talking about it. Yeah, we'll get through it and we'll talk about that stuff. But there's stuff I missed too, like the government shutdown. I could not believe. Do you know how bad I wanted to be on the air and say how? How the fuck is the government shut down over Obamacare? And the Democrats are pretending this is their argument.
Yeah.
You dipshits passed this. It's called Obamacare. It's not called Trump care, Reagan care. The effing thing is called Obamacare. They fucking called it Obamacare. They shut down the government.
Just keep
and
going.
They're like, hey man, this thing is really expensive. He ran saying, what? Are you? He ran.
We're pumped.
He's back.
He's back.
He's back.
He's saying that this was going to make healthcare cheaper and accessible. It's called Obamacare. Then the Democrats come back and go, this program sucks so bad. We need more government money to bail out the failed program. It's supposed to be cheap. And like, how did the media, like, how did we miss that? I want to be on the air so bad. Like, is this real? You understand what happened, right? We're shutting down the government because we need more money for this shit program. It's your program. It's freaking called Obamacare. I would have been on the air every day. Like, this is the Obamacare sucks shutdown.
I feel you because we were off for just 2 weeks. And I thought, never again. We can't do this ever again. When I started this show, I did not take a vacation day this year. And the only time that we took off was for Christmas and until New Year's. The Minnesota Nick Shirley thing happened. The Venezuela thing happened. I said, I need my show back. So I cannot imagine what you feel like, you know, sitting in DC, you're in the swamp and there's all these things happening and you just can't talk about it yet. But we're coming to the end here. And I was going to ask you what you're most excited about to talk about on day one. But I feel like we might
I just kind of blew it. It was wait, we got to fuck you, Dan, in there. We got Hey, you too, pal. I'm telling you, just wait. Just wait. This is going to be a glorious return. The Godfather's back. I promise. You have no idea. He is so back. That Obamacare thing was driving me freaking bananas. I wanted to say something so bad, but you know, when you're in there, Hatch Act stuff and all these other things, there was that. I also wanted to talk about tariffs, the border, especially the border, how this should be. I'm like blowing up my first show. I was like, hey, let's do 5 minutes.
We can leave it as a tease.
No, all right.
Maybe a message to
I
the
can't
black
go to sleep
pillars,
tonight.
and then you can take us out.
I'll never get out of this one. The border being shut down should be like the biggest story ever. From like entire countries being imported into the United States in 2 to 4 weeks to almost zero should be the biggest story ever. And of course, you know, the media just ignores it. And that's where I think, you know, we were the bridge. And the black pillars out there, listen, I'm not coming back to the Bongino Army. Again, said it 10 times. I'll say it 20 more. I love you guys. Like, actually love you guys. You've been with me through thick and thin. I've been doing this political commentary stuff since 2011. It's been 15 years. I've been through ups and downs. the Romney cycle, the DeSantis Trump cycle, the Cruz Rubio Trump cycle. I've been through Obama, Biden. I've been through all this stuff. The reason we've always been at the top of our game is we never sold out our principles ever. So when I come back, if it's going to be, endless complaining, then just don't watch the shows. It's okay. Like, this is a constitutional republic. You're not obligated to listen to my show. Justin, what was the line on the air with Jim? It's not a freaking airport, man. You don't have to announce your departure. Like, you get these black pillars. The thing about black pillars, where everything sucks all the time, is they're like, well, we're demanding accountability, but you're not great. So am I. You're endlessly complaining about things you don't know anything about. Like, that's all you do. Like, he'll shut down the border, 10 people across a month. Why wasn't it 0? Okay, well, can you just acknowledge going from 1 million to 10 is a big deal? That way, and there's a cost to that. And the cost you see is in, polling numbers around the midterms. You can't let this negative vibe constantly set in. That doesn't mean healthy debates about policy are not welcome. Hey, I'm not a big tariff guy. I've said that 1,000 times. Debating policies are fine. I think a lot of the so-called damage from the tariffs was dramatically over-exaggerated. Even people who don't like them having to acknowledge that now. The economy's motoring, 4% growth. But the black pill complaining and whining all the time about the administration, it's just like, man, what team are you on? Holy Moses, man. So you don't have to watch. It's okay. There's a door. Go find the freaking exits, because I don't really give a shit. I'm not here for anybody's money or anything like that.